guys, today I got a little something different for us. This is definitely going to be new to the channel. Just opened the box up, package up. Today we have an Antimatter ScopeSwitch, which for anybody that knows anything about firearms, stuff like that, basically going to be something like this. Just a scope mount. They're brand new to the market.
They have lit up Instagram and social media for the past month or so like crazy with this cool little device that they've got there.
Yeah, and this is one of the companies that advertised them too. It was Primary Arms put something, I believe, on their Instagram. So I jumped on it. I don't know what else they make besides this. I think they're a pretty new company, but we're gonna give it a shot and just gonna unbox it for you real quick. Package is pretty nice. Unfortunately, it got shipped in, like I said, in this with no other box, so it got a little messed up, but I personally don't care myself. If you guys care for stuff like that, then that's on you. But so it's magnetic. First thing we got, okay, it's a target. So I guess when you're sighting this thing in.
And there we go, we know the name of it, ScopeSwitch.
We got some stickers. Alright. This one's pretty cool. Spaceman with an AR.
That's awesome. Oh, I like this hashtag not for fuds.
So that means we can't have it.
I'm no fud. I don't know about
okay.
you. I'm young.
All right, my fault. And and they sent me an email too saying there's like a little revision on how to set it up when you're mounting it. So check out their website as well and watch their videos. But I went for the, I guess you call it burnt bronze. I don't remember what they call it, but it's more of a bronze color. Very nice packaging.
Now, if you had to give a quick synopsis of what this is in a few seconds or a few words, what would be your quick synopsis of what this device is?
I would say it's a scope mount that allows you to go from the adjusting ring and zoom in with a lever, or a switch, as it's called, a scope switch. So this slides. I can't do it right now because the wires that adjust it are in here. But this is the lever. It's actually very light. It feels rather solid too, that's good. So there's pulleys on the inside. So this wire comes out, goes underneath the scope mount, and let's put this piece down. So those wires will come underneath here, and where they engage with two more, I guess it'd be this way. So then they engage with two more pulleys there, and then they come up and then wrap around here. So if it was mounted like that, they're gonna come, wires will come up, there's a clamp that goes on here, and it spins it when you move the switch. Very smart. I feel like the reason why I bought it, I feel like it's gonna be a game changer rather quickly. I'm sure other companies will pick it up. And I guess it's not a side note, but this thing's super light. Super light. Happy with that. This is the piece to adjust between here, there, and the mount itself. So between the switch and the mount, just to cover up there, I guess, so you don't hit the wires and it looks cleaner.
And this part right here, this is the ring that attaches to the magnification ring of the optic.
Correct. Super light, super light.
Okay, now, it being lightweight, do you still feel quality behind?
Definitely, just by picking this up, you could feel, it does feel very solid.
How's the machining on it?
It's super nice. I'm surprised they went into such detail here on how deep in there the channels are. So I'm happy with that. Everything looks really good. However they coated it, I don't know if it's powder coat or what.
I feel it might almost be, I don't think it's Cerakote.
Nah, it might be some kind of Cerakote. I'm not sure though.
But that's a really nice finish. Yeah. Very even finish.
So these are the parts depending on the size of your scope, the adjustment. So you would put this inside here and then and have it wrap around, or if that one was too big, then you would use that. Just dropped one of the screws. Where to go inside here. Tighten that up so I don't lose it. Alright, so we'll worry about that in a minute.
Do you want to give us an overall weight on this?
Yes, that is one of the things. That's why I brought the scale out. And here are the tops of the.
Oh, those are the clamp tops
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
optic. And now this is for what? 30 millimeter tube?
Yes, this one
Optics?
is for 30. I think they also sell it in a 34. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Real quick, it also comes with the hardware for that. Some Loctite.
Oh yeah.
So Vibra-Tite, and everyone loves these.
Oh yeah. Make sure to chew that. No, don't really chew that. No, don't do
Are
it.
you
Don't
sure?
listen.
Okay.
I'm sure. Don't.
Okay, don't do that.
Keep away from children and pets.
That's true. That's probably what it says on there. All right, so that seems to be it. That seems to be the brunt of the package. So what I'm going to do is put all this on the scale and weigh it. Let's look at this again. Let's get a close up of this. Just see.
That looks really nice.
So yeah,
They're polymers. Is that bottom piece polymer?
no, this is
No. This right here.
Yes, the switch itself is, yes.
And it gives me Magpul vibes.
Yeah, sort of has that. That it is true because Magpul makes the one that goes underneath.
I actually have
grip.
that grip.
Okay. So yeah, so what I'm assuming is this. Once you go to mount it, this is going to go around this pulley, and then it's almost sliding super easy just by pulling
Oh, that's nice.
that, and then you would pull it the other way, and it goes back.
Nice.
Very smooth. Very happy with that. So let's get this scale out. All right, here we are. Pulled out the scale. I want to see what all this weighed in comparison to something like a stock type of mount. And this is the GLX from Primary Arms that would be made to go on one of these. This is the SLX scope, but it's basically it'll fit for that. So I wanted to test it. This scope is one of my buddies, and this mount is his as well. So let's get I guess we'll get a reading on this one and see what the weight is. What do you got there? 7.2.
7.2 ounces.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what just this weighs. So that's 5. Let me wrap this lightly. So we're going to try to get all the pieces on the scale. Screws, and this little piece is like a plastic. It's almost pretty
Polymer?
nice. It's like a rubbery texture.
Okay.
Don't know if it's a polymer or not, but we've got.
Look at that. We're at like 10.7 ounces. So really not that much more
Right.
than this cantilever mount here. And this cantilever mount actually is pretty beefy little mount. I like this.
And this one, they make 3 versions because Primary Arms does like 3 versions for everything. GLX is what this one is. They have an SLX, which is the lower model, and then a PLX, which is the platinum. And I think theirs is a little different. I think it's milled out to make it lighter. And it's good. The price range changes from the SL to the GL to the PL. So with one of the things I wanted to show with this as well is if we take let's slide this whole thing out of the way. If we look at the height on the mount, you see it's definitely a lot taller. So it's gonna be a lot taller and higher up. So you guys, I don't know how much you guys will know just by seeing the videos that have been put out already, That was one of the things I was curious about. If we can line these back to back, maybe a better way. So
Yeah, that's almost a good 1/2 inch.
yeah, it looks about a 1/2 inch. So this would go here, just so you guys can get a visual. But yeah, so it's going to be about a 1/2 inch, and I believe they do say that in their instructions, that this thing is like mounted as high as like a red dot would be. So you're just going to have to factor all that in when you're zeroing the gun. But I'm actually very, very impressed. I don't know how many other things this company offers. I guess I have to look into it, but I think this was like the only thing that was on their website besides like shirts and stickers and stuff like that. I heard that they were involved with another company or a parent company or something like that. I don't know if that was true or not, but if you guys have any questions, you can hit us up and ask us. We'll answer what we can. But solid construction, packaging was nice. The weight, I'm actually super thrilled with. Anything else you want to say to him, Joe?
Honestly, it looks like a really good quality piece of kit. I mean, the awesome part is that a lot of our hobbies tend to overlap. So car guys, gun guys, motorcycle guys, detailing guys, we kind of tend to all like a lot of the same things. So
that's basically why we're doing.
Having a nice little platform where we can kind of share cool stuff. It may not be detailing, but it's something that's kind of cool. And you know, for us to get our hands on this, especially after it has lit social media on fire with the first video, and the fact that it shipped so fast after the video started dropping of what it was.
Right.
You know, this looks like a really, really cool little, you know.
Yeah, and that's a side note too. I was very impressed with how quick it got out to us, because they did contact us and tell us there was an issue with whoever coats their screws. They had a batch that was not good, and they were going to make sure they took care of that before they sent anything out. So I can say that for a company right out of the gate is a good look, right? They didn't want to send out a subpar product, which obviously they haven't, as you can clearly see. So kudos to them for doing that, and we'll maybe make another video of it
in action.
Yeah, yeah, mounted up or something like that. But I just wanted to get this out for you guys so you can actually see it in the unboxing and see underneath, because like you don't really get to see a lot of this. But they do have an install video on their website. But I think that's all I can think of. You got anything else?
No. Guys, if you really like this, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, let us know if this is content that you like to see, you know, interlaced with some of our detailing videos. You know, we have tons of stuff that we can do for you, you know. Like I said, our hobbies tend to overlap. So, yeah, let us know.
All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.